You are either controlling the frame or you are reacting to other people's frames. Okay? You're either glued in your own reality or you're glued in someone else's reality. Right? So you want to make sure that at all times you are controlling the frame. Okay? This doesn't mean to be a dick to other people or anything like that. It just means that you are living in your own reality. You are glued solid in your own world, your own movie, okay, your own frame. You're not starring in somebody else's movie. You're starring in your own movie, okay? And just by the nature of you being so strong in your frame, I guarantee you are going to suck other people into your frame. Because most people's frames are very vulnerable. Most people's frames are very flimsy. Okay, they're not solid. Okay, even though a lot of people can give that impression that, they've got their shit together, that they're confident, they might look the part, might look really alpha, but once you start pushing against their frame, you'll start to see that they have cracks in their wall, right? They have holes in their character that if you wanted to, you could exploit, right? If they started trolling you or they started to try to AMOG you, you can actually poke holes in their frame. Okay, because most people who give off the front that, they've got everything together, they've got high self-esteem, they try to project that they're almost like invincible, right? And a lot of times these people tend to be like trolls, believe it or not, right? A lot of people who are trolls, they're just so used to dealing with weak targets that when they come across somebody who gives them a challenge, it's pretty scary to them, right? And then you'll realize very quickly that they're just standing on a house of cards. And I really hate trolls, by the way, both online and offline, especially online, right? Because online, a lot of these trolls these days tend to hide behind a fake account, a faceless profile, right? And then they try to just spew their hatred towards you. Most of it is personal attacks, character attacks, put downs behind their faceless fake account. So they could get their little 2-second dirty high of feeling better about themselves at your expense. Okay, whenever I come across a troll like that, I train my staff, don't hold back, troll them back, right? And we do. We troll them for the fact that they're using a fake account, faceless profile, that they don't have the guts to stand by what they say and link to their real social media. They don't have the guts to tell you what they want to tell you using their real name, right? They don't have the guts to do that because they're raised poorly, right? It comes from poor fathering. That's where a lot of that comes from, by the way. And we always call these people out too, because usually they're the product of a single mother household or the product of a weak father figure, because that's something like if my dad found out I was doing shit like that, I would be so embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed. My dad would be like, did I raise you that way? Even me, being in my 40s, my dad would still talk down to me like that if he knew I was doing shit like that. I have more respect for guys who have the balls, right, to say what they have to say behind their real social media profile, say they're doing it online. And I've had not many, but 1 or 2 guys do that. Like they had something to say to me and they use their real social media, right? Even though they were still doing character attacks, they still link to their real social media. So I was like, well, at least this guy's standing by what he says. He's not hiding, right? Offline too, when you're out there, right? You don't have to be out there doing pickup like I do, 4 to 5 times a week to come across AMOGs, people who are going to try to troll you in real life. You're going to come across these people in real life as well. And the thing that you'll realize once you strengthen your frame is that these people are all standing on a house of cards, right? Their whole shtick, their whole little gimmick is to try to put you in your head, to try to make you think like, oh, look at that shirt, bro, it's gay. What? My shirt's gay. They're trying to put you into your head to make you what? Qualify yourself to them, right? That's what they want. They want to get you to qualify yourself to them, because that's what they're used to doing to people who are weak-minded, people who can't defend themselves. And it's a really, really piece of shit behavior. It's really, really low-value behavior. I don't mind these guys coming at me, trying to test me, because obviously I'm a YouTube figure, right? I'm a public figure. A lot of times these guys are like completely beta. They're simps. They're blue pill, so they don't agree with what I say. They're manginas, Captain Save-A-Hose, so they want to try to like take shots at me because they think they're defending women, and they think somehow these women are gonna like pull their panties down for them. We know your little game. We know why you play Captain Save-A-Ho, right? You're not fooling anybody. But then they realize like, wow, this guy's frame is pretty strong. So yeah, try to test me. Doesn't work on me, right? I think it's cute when people try to test me. It's like, dude, do your research. I've been doing game my entire adult life. I'm always in these venues. If you don't think I'm being tested dozens of times per week by AMOGs, alpha females, you name it, you're insane. It really pains me when I see them go after somebody who can't defend themselves, and that's what they do. That's who they generally go after. Is like people who can't stick up for themselves because they don't know how to verbally spar, okay? Because when it comes to people like that, you have to know how to verbally spar, right? So these people are constantly trying to push on your frame to see how strong you really are. And the more solid you are in your frame, like I said, the more respect that they'll have for you, the more you can shut them down with ease, right? And you can literally destroy them verbally just the same as they are trying to do to you. So just understand, you are either living by your standards or you are living by the standards of others. And when you do that, guess what? You're not living at all. If you're not living for yourself, you are not living. Okay? You are not living. And you are going to experience bouts of depression. You're going to experience bouts of low self-esteem, insecurity, lack of confidence, because you're living by other people's frames. And a lot of people out there, right? I would say most people are going to be pretty nice towards you, right? Again, I'm just referring to the trolls of the world. I also call them the cunts of the world that will try to put you in your head, that will try to mess with you because they see that you're an easy target. Right? And remember what I always tell you about these people. They're always standing on a house of cards, right? They're always full of shit. They're not as strong as they make themselves out to be. Make no mistake, you're either controlling your reality or you're letting the outside world, everyone out there, control it for you. Okay? And that should never, ever be the case. And, you know, it's bad enough beyond like online and offline trolls. It's bad enough that we're raised in an environment where, as guys, as young boys growing up, as men, we were pretty much just brainwashed, right? Brainwashed. It's like we are already raised to be this way, right? Thanks to the way society is structured these days, where it's structured to empower the feminine and disempower the masculine, right? And this is why you see so many guys walking around out there depressed, got their heads down. You know, it looks like they've just got their faces pushed into the sand, like they're just failing at life. And it's sad because I'm seeing more and more and more guys like this. I'm seeing guys more reactive than I've ever seen guys before, right? Again, I go out a lot. I'm always in these venues. You could get guys to react very, very easily these days, where before, a lot of guys would just brush it off, you know, because part of your masculine polarity, when you're in your masculine polarity, you brush a lot of things off. A lot of things, you know, just don't bother you. You're just completely non-reactive to it. You stay icy, right? You stay icy to it. It's hard to get underneath your skin. Whereas these days, just because of, again, the way society has been structured for the last like decade plus, where it's completely empowering the feminine and disempowering the masculine, you just see so many guys out there walking around super reactive, like ready to fight. You know, ready to throw a hissy fit, ready to start screaming, throwing a temper tantrum. You know, basically all the traits of somebody who is clearly stuck in their feminine energy, not their masculine polarity, but their feminine energy, where their estrogen has increased and they've depleted their testosterone, right? And their estrogen is increasing and they're acting more and more like a female, like a woman, like a little girl, right? That's not how men act. And by the way, guys who troll, guys who try to like come after you and make these personal attacks towards you, those guys are stuck in their feminine energy too. Clearly, because the reason why somebody would attack you personally is because they're jealous of you, right? And who gets jealous? Women. Women get jealous. That is a feminine trait, okay? So everybody you see out there like trying to hate on you, you know, including all of my haters, you know, especially guys, man, that's super pathetic when I see a guy trying to personally attack me. I think it's super pathetic. He thinks he's getting his little 2-second dirty high, but behind the scenes, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, what a little bitch. This guy is so caught up in his feminine energy. He's so jealous. He was raised so piss poorly by a weak father figure, and most likely a single mother, that he can't even see how feminine and how girly man he's acting. Sad, pathetic, right? But I'm that strong in my frame, as you should be, okay? As you should be. Because you're either controlling the frame in your own life or you're reacting to other people's frames, okay? You're reacting to other people's nonsense. So, ask yourself, whose frame, whose reality are you living in? Are you living in yours? Or are you living in the external worlds? Okay? Who's the star of your movie? You or the world? Are you a background player in your own movie? Are you an extra in your own movie? Do you even have speaking lines in your own movie? You should always be the star of your own movie. This is your life. This is your reality. This is your world. And you know what? You should be the star of it. Not the outside world, not any woman. I don't care if she's your girlfriend or your wife. You should be the star of your own movie and nobody else. And when you wake up and you feel that you are the star of your movie, that you're in control of your reality, and you're not reacting to the outside world, constantly trying to take shots at you or, you know, trying to enter into your movie and like, hey, you, you know, are you espousing red pill nonsense? When you can wake up and you're just so solid in your reality and none of that stuff from the outside world can affect you, that's how you will know that you are finally controlling your frame and you are living in your own world and you're the star of your own movie and you're solid. You've got solid footing in your own reality. And with that said, I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is Matt Cross from Alpha Male Secrets. Don't forget to destroy that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Very important you guys subscribe to my channel because it tells YouTube that you are digging my content, you love it, and you want me to produce more of it. So please make sure you're subscribed as well. You're going to be learning a ton from my channel. Okay, you're going to be learning a ton. So make sure you're subscribed and make sure you're sharing my coaching videos with like-minded friends of yours. Okay, so we could really start to get this knowledge out there and start helping other guys. So make sure you're sharing my coaching videos as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill content I'm teaching you guys even further, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform away from YouTube. And the reason why I'm doing that is to obviously protect my content and obviously offer something more premium for guys who want to access all of my more high-end lessons, so to speak, right? And the first month is only $1 for the entire first month of premium Alpha Male Secrets content from me. So this is the absolute best way to support my work. And if you want to get signed up, it's just $1 for the entire first month of premium content. And all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you could get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. As we sign out from the top of my hotel room here. I'm out here gambling right now, but yeah, trying to get some work done as well. And a little under the weather. I'm getting over a cold, so you might notice I'm not my I'm not my full 100% self on this trip, but I'll be better in a couple of days. So, got to keep banging away though. Got to keep banging away the content. All right, till next time.